facing a 4th and 2. Logan King stopped. Turnover on downs. Great job by Rockford's D. Again, 4th down. King sacked by Alex Altman. Again, another turnover on downs. Rockets ball. Sam Zilmer to Wes Overton. But watch what happens. The great junior player gets hurt on this play, would have to leave the game and did not return. Second quarter, Zilmer will find Logan Stedman. This is a 29-yard gain deep into Dragons territory. Zilmer then, however, throws an interception. Watch this, Tanner Coles, great pick for Litchfield, diving to make the play. Next Rockford possession, Zilmer back to pass. He's swarmed, he's stripped. Dominic Dietl recovers it, takes it down to the 9-yard line. Big play for Litchfield. Rockford's defense would hold, forcing a field goal. Garrison Jackman makes it 3-0. Rockford defense again. King is sacked by Altman. Stops the drive again. The Rockets coming up big. Rockford's ball. Zilmer with the great scramble. He'll connect with Connor McCracken. It's a 38-yard touchdown. Halftime score, 6-3 Rockford. Third quarter, McCracken with the carry, but he's tackled in the end zone. Wyatt Larson gets the safety. Litchfield down 6-5. Litchfield would score in their next possession. Here's the 2-point conversion. King hits Bo Wesselow for the conversion. Litchfield up 13-6. More Dragons defense as they put the hammer down on Rockford. Interception, Ryan Schultz, big play. Just over a minute left. Rockford, 4th and 1. McCracken, big run, 13 yards and a first down. 39 seconds left. They're still down 13-6. Zilmer, it's caught by Alex Altman. Wow, down to the 11. The Dragons defense needs to come up big, and they do. Tate Christensen, the sack. Time runs out on Rockford, and Litchfield wins tonight on the road, 13-6.
We had a teammate of ours, a class of ours, and he passed away in a car accident. So pretty much every game we're looking forward to him, playing for him every game. We always come back and we always think of him. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for him. So that's kind of our main goal, to keep it going.
We've been through a lot, and we lost a classmate, Dylan Falling, last year, and we've kind of rallied around him. And just the highs and the lows of the game aren't as big when we've already been through a lot. So we're playing for him, and yeah.
Anytime it's a short week and you don't have a lot of time to prep, you just go back to the simple things that you've been doing all year and try to bring a little pressure to the Rockford quarterback. Again, they got some really athletic kids on the outside, and we knew that we had to get some pressure and some kids in his face.
So big win tonight for Litchfield, 13-6. Watertown-Mayer in the same section. Taking on Glencoe-Silver Lake. Albert Rundell to Connor Donovan. Touchdown, 7-0 Royals. Watertown's Wyatt McCabe takes it in from 5 yards out. They're up 14-zip, and then their defense. Wow, watch this. John Mueller will sack Jackson Stifter for a 20-yard loss. Watertown-Mayer wins big, 21-0. Took on Mankato East. The 5 against the 4. Brendan Piper, touchdown. New Prague up 7-0. Jacob Eggert on a big touchdown strike to Poolra Gong for Mankato East. This would tie the game at 7-7. But Piper again, he had 3 touchdowns on the night, and New Prague wins. Big one, 34-21. Waconia Chan, last time they met, Chan won the game 27-0. Not tonight. Maxwell Woods on the receiving end, Chan up 6-0, but Max McAnally was the star of the show. Waconia's junior running back and defensive back had a big night. Direct snap, takes it 84 yards for the touchdown to put Waconia up 15-12. Chan trying to make it a game get back in the game. Muffenbeyer launches to Charlie Coonan, but guess who's there? It's going to be number 2 for Waconia. We can get to that highlight. Here it is. Big interception by McAnally, and the Waconia Wildcats win tonight 22-12 in a big upset. Irondale, the 5 seed at 4 seed Monticello in Section 6-5A. Austin Marquette fumbles right to Irondale. Wow. And they're in business. Alton Glodak. They cash in. Connor Cavall, the big quarterback keeper, 10-8 Knights at the half. Second half, different story. Magic find the breakthrough when Marquette makes up for the first half mistake. 40 yards to the house on this play, and Monticello would rally to win tonight to advance. Final score, 26-23. Also tonight, Cretin and North St. Paul. Luke Floysland to Darrell Hall. He'll take it down inside the 10-yard line. It would set up a Will Hader 9-yard TD run. And the Raiders tonight win at North St. Paul. 21-6 the final. Two Rivers and Kennedy. Zacharias and Zesh, a 9-yard TD pass to Luke Dawson. Went for the two, didn't make it. Kennedy up 12-10. Second quarter, Two Rivers at the goal line. Riley Pierce for the 2-yard run to put Two Rivers ahead 16-12. But Kennedy would rally to win. We checked the final, and the Kennedy Eagles win 24-19 to advance. Class 4A tonight, Delano-Orono, great game between two teams with 2-6 records. Charlie Krause, the touchdown strike, 21-14 Orono. Now Cade Brewitt scores for Delano with 20 seconds left. They decide to go for two in the win. Brewitt's pass is knocked away by Victor Rulin, and Orono wins to advance 21-20 the final. The final AP poll came out this afternoon. Here it is in 6A. The top 5 teams, South, EP, Maple Grove, Stillwater, Minnetonka tied at number 4. 5A, wow, this is competitive. Mankato West, St. Thomas Academy, Andover, Chaska, Rogers gets in at number 5. In 4A, Becker's the number 1, Hutch is number 2. Their only loss was to Becker. Mount West Tonka finishes undefeated, so does North Branch. And in 3A, Dassel and Providence could meet in the section final on November 5th. They finish 1-2. Blooming Prairie, the clear number 1. Minneapolis, even though they finished 7-1, the number 2 team in Class 2A. In 1A, Murray County Central received 3 first-place votes. Minneota got 1 first-place vote. And the top 4 teams are all undefeated. And in 9-man, Verndale, the clear number 1 team, led by Mike Malin, the great head coach. Tonight, Benilde against Richfield, big win for the Red Knights. Jamarius Courtney, 9-yard TD run, and Benilde, the 6th seed, beat Richfield tonight, 28-0 the final.
Tartan took on St. Paul Central in a section quarterfinal at Griffin Field. Tartan only had 1 win entering tonight, but they have some good athletes. DeMarco Celli, a 75-yard punt return for the touchdown, and Tartan won it. That's a great run. They won it 48-28.
Didn't have to travel far. Could have walked to Minneapolis Southwest to play the Lakers. Special teams matter. The Millers punt and then take advantage of the mishap, recovering the fumble. Washburn, the underdog, they got a big hit from Andrew Nielsen gunning. But after our cameras left, it was all Southwest. They win at 27-0.
Heights and Edison. Heights defense comes to play. Kalen Webb with the interception returns it deep into Edison territory. It would set up a Matt Rockwell to Chase Oates touchdown for the Highlanders to put them up 6-0. Right here, they go on to win 36-0. Como Park, Brooklyn Center, Santos Aguirre. The handoff up the middle, runs it in for the TD. This is an upset. Como Park wins tonight over Brooklyn Center, 38-14. Jordan tonight against St. Peter. Vinny Gopone, touchdown run for St. Peter to put them up 10-7. Then Cole Guth will keep it for a touchdown, and they win in an upset over Jordan tonight, 30-7. All right, let's go to Class 2A. St. Agnes tonight against Howard Lake Waverly. Raymond Tibasar with the pickoff right here for St. Agnes. They are having a really nice season, and they needed this win to advance tonight. Devon Simmons, a 27, whoops, well, I guess we're not, can we go back? 27-yard run. All right, St. Agnes with a win over Howard Lake Waverly.
Against St. Cloud Tech, Bemidji up 13-0, but on a 4th down and 5 from their own 20, Tech's Josh Russell throws up a prayer, and it's answered by Josh Harris. Tigers down just 5 late in the second. Right before half, though, Jack Larson heaves the one up, wind to his back, and what a snag by tight end Gavin Luxick over the top of the defender. Jack's up 19-8 at the break. first drive of the second half, Gemini Ellis walks in untouched to extend the Lumberjack lead. Tech trying to rally back, but Russell is picked off by Seth Newby. Newby to return it all the way for the touchdown, but it would get called back on a block in the back, so Newby got the pick, but no 6. No worries, though, especially when you got a back like Gemini Ellis. The senior was playing like a senior tonight. This was his 3rd touchdown of the game. Bemidji gets things rolling in the second half, 48-14 the final.
4-seed Century hosted 5-seed John Marshall for the right to advance to the section semifinals. First quarter, Century fed the Rockets a steady diet of Cole Elbing, but here he battles for extra yards and loses the football. The Rockets recover deep in their own territory. Later in the quarter, game still scoreless. Century turned to the air. Quarterback Matt Hahn fires a strike to Jamian Gerads. That's a big gain. Panthers in business. A few plays later, Century found the end zone. Elbing takes this one right, leaps into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Century up 7-0. Second quarter, same score. The Panthers face a 4th and long. Again, they go to the air. Hahn finds Gerads again. He takes this one all the way down to the 1-yard line. A few plays later, the Panthers find pay dirt. Hahn finds sophomore Jacob Wills streaking across the field. That's a touchdown. Century up 14-0 and not looking back. Those 14 points were huge. At the end of the game, Century wins that one 40-28.
Tigers, though, not having that. Former Athlete of the Week Justin Wohlers hits Carson Mansky on the screen pass. He's got nothing but green grass and good blocks in front. Lake City's on the board, 7-0, and they didn't stop there. This time a man in motion. It's Matthew DeMars. He drops a couple tacklers like a bad habit, and no one's catching him into the end zone. Tigers jump out to a 14-zip lead. The Crescent need an answer. Play action from Cameron Mansky. He looks over the middle, but that's picked off by Justin Wohlers, your QB playing DB. And then he shows you the speed, taking the sideline all the way. Lake City comfortable in that driver's seat. We'll go down to the field for another view as Wohlers links up with Mansky once again. And when this one came to a close, it was Lake City getting the win 41-18 over La Crescent Hoga. Your other AA quarterfinal matchup, 2-seed Goodhue Wildcats hosting the 7-seed Dover Iota Eagles. Wildcats up 39-0 in the third and kept coming. Ethan Matthews finds a hole and bursts through, leaves a would-be tackler in the dust. Could have gone, but a shoelace tackle brings him down. It's all good, though. The give to Ethan Brewer. He takes the edge and is going to get the job done. In for 6 is Goodhue. Extends the lead. Eagles got to get something going here. Play action, a hit over the middle of Damon By. He gets brought down, but into Wildcat territory. Next play, Eagles go play action again. QB looking deep and drops this ball in the bucket for Landon Class and DE. Getting on the board, 46-7 now. When this one was over, it was Goodhue who got the win, 46-12 over the Dover Iota Eagles.
To 9-man football, the defending Section 1 champs Lanesboro taking on 8-seed Lyle Pacelli. First half, the Burros asserted their dominance early. Former Athlete of the Week JT Ryan breaks loose for a big gain. Then later in the half, the Burros found the end zone. Seth Simmons goes over the top to Jordan Peterson. That's a touchdown as the Burros started to find their stride. Then in the second quarter, the Burros extended their lead. Simmons hands it off to Hayden Lostoon. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Burros up 19-0. This Lanesboro team, guys, so good. They are still undefeated. I think that's 2 consecutive seasons now. They haven't lost a game.